And a recipe for butterfly chicken legs. Meza Grills, Luis Mesa. Hi there, good morning. All right, you've got quite a spread here.
Yeah, I brought you guys some of what's on the menu. The star of the show is obviously the butterfly chicken legs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make those today, but here we have the jalapeno poppers, the al pastor ribs, the beef barbacoa with the au jus, and some crispy smoked chicken wings.
Okay, so we'll get into all of these in just a second, but this is not even something you do full time. This is a side hustle.
Absolutely.
But man, is it blossomed. That's a hustle.
Can't rap to this.
Yeah, you can rap.
All right.
Let's do this.
All right. Yeah, me and Max, we getting paid every day. That's what we say. Let him hate. Hold on. Hey. Me and Max, we getting paid every day.
This kind of hard.
We getting paid. Hey, let him hate. That's what we do. So it's fuck you if you intrude.
You hit that though. He said me and Max in the cut. We don't give two shits and we don't give a fuck.
It's what we do. Ain't shit to prove. We living life to the max.
To the max. To the max. I be smoking shit. It's a track.
Living life to the max.
To the max.
Just like my podcast.
I actually ended up really liking that beat the more we went on it.
The menace.
Woo! Look at it. Look at it.
Pause.
Yeah, pause series.
Let's go.
We getting straight to business. I'm extra cool with it today, fellas. I got the Prada sunglasses on me. You know, gifted by the one and only. Look at him.
Max.
Look at the quad father. He got the Prada glasses on too. Yo, make some noise so the auto cameras just go to you in the frame.
Sorry. I got the product glasses on too.
Hey, you see it. His is white though. He's a little more flashy. We got Luis in the building.
Hello.
We got Luis Mesa. And he did his damn thing today. He grilled these wings for us.
Yes, I did.
You know, and we gonna get right into Luis's interview and eat these wings simultaneously right after the Quad Father's intro.
Well, actually, Eric, I'm only gonna have one wing because that protein shake really hit the spot.
What? Yo, fuck that protein shake. Push that protein shake to the gallbladder.
Hello, everybody. Paralyzed from the neck down, breathing through a machine, but that doesn't stop me from following my dreams, doing what I love to do. Woo! I don't got an excuse, and neither should you. Let's get into this.
Let's get into this.
What's up, guys?
You did this to us, Luis.
I did.
You-
I actually am responsible for the shades.
Yeah, that's the power of influence. They say you're a product of your environment, and
Yeah.
Luis is the type of man who walks in the room and you know he got influence on the whole crowd wherever he's at. That's why he
Thank you.
caters groups. That's why he caters his food at these events. He kills that shit.
Thank you, brother.
Actually, I ain't even gonna speak too soon. I'm gonna taste this.
Yeah,
Max, you
yeah.
ready to
Dig
dive-
in,
you ready to
dig in.
dive in? Are you gonna eat with us?
Yes,
Cheers.
absolutely.
Salud, Max.
Salud.
Salud, Max.
Yeah, it's really good. Can you wipe my mouth?
Yeah, this shit is trash. I'm gonna need some barbecue sauce on this.
No more bites.
This shit is. What you put on this? It's like it's gummy.
No, rat poison.
You go for the like extra or Trident type of vibe.
I go
Like
for the Michelin.
almost like a jerky.
You ever have Michelin?
I'm just playing. This is actually kind of fire.
Thank you.
This is raw.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's really good.
I smoked it with hickory,
Hickory.
and seasoned them with Kinder's wood fire garlic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. A lot
So
of seasoning on this.
you're a grill master.
I wouldn't consider myself a grill master, but
No?
I know my way around the grill.
Okay.
I think you need
What is the
years.
hardest thing to cook?
The hardest thing to cook
Yeah.
is probably brisket, just because it takes the longest and you have to tend to it the longest.
Right.
But I mean, if you're following step by step what to do, it's easy. It's just hard to remain consistent.
So you know all these like barbecue places, like Kansas City, St. Louis, South Carolina, all these like iconic, nostalgic barbecue places. What would you say is your favorite?
I really like Memphis-style.
Memphis, okay.
Yeah. I think them and Carolina.
Shout
they do
out
it the
to
best.
char-broiling.
Yeah.
He'll be holding a gun with his two little fingers, and he'll go get chicken with you.
Yeah, shout out Ja Morant. Say no to guns, people. Why does he always have a gun on him?
Bro, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. He was holding it like this.
Yeah.
That's not even proper, ways to hold a firearm.
I
But
think
anyways.
I think it was with a key Glock too. Like
It was he was listening to Young Boy both times, I think.
I could dive into this in so many different directions, but we gonna stick to the food. And I really want to know, Luis. You were recently broadcasted on what?
Daytime Chicago.
You were on Daytime Chicago.
Yes.
I thought that was you on TV,
It was.
but I didn't believe it.
Yeah,
Like, nah.
I kind of snuck in through the back.
That guy looks like Luis,
Yeah.
and it was.
Yeah, shout out Claire. Shout out Danny.
Tell us about that experience.
I started cooking, broadcasting on social media. My friends, they tried the food. They liked it. I got a friend who works for WGN, and she was nice enough to say, "Hey, you know what? Maybe you can come on the show sometime."
Nice.
I was kind of intimidated. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Shit, I've never been on TV."
Right.
wait, question. Was she hot?
Claire's a beautiful woman.
Okay.
Shout out Claire.
So that definitely adds pressure.
She's one of my best friend's girlfriends.
Is she single?
She's not single.
Okay.
He just said best friend's girlfriend. Is she single?
No, Claire's awesome.
She's married?
No, they're not married. They're not married.
They're not married? Okay, cool.
But,
That's still got a chance.
He's a fool.
Yeah, Claire talked to Danny, and Danny, he kind of like shot it at me. He's like, "Hey, man, Claire mentioned she could probably get you on the show," and right away I just said yes. I felt that little voice in the back of my head, like, man, am I really like good enough? I kind of self-doubting, and I said, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And a couple months went by. I kind of started beefing up my social media, just because I wanted to have a larger footprint. And
Before or after that experience?
After that.
Yeah, I bet after that experience, that was a push. And not for nothing, I was talking shit, but on the second wing, I just got to hype you up because this shit got me feeling some type of way. This shit is smacking right now,
Thank you, bro.
fellas.
Thank you.
This shit is smacking. You've done your thing.
This is my pride and joy right here. Chicken wings.
Very nice.
Yeah, I don't like the wings you made last time. I'm gonna be fair.
Yo, that was last year's
That was
model.
last year, yeah. It's been like exactly.
I don't like that type of wing. Is what I'm saying.
How did I make them? Was it just
No. I don't like the type of wing you bought. If they were like actual chicken wings.
Oh, I think they were larger.
Yeah,
larger,
yeah.
like a big drum and a big.
like the ones
They
you
might
get
have been-
from
They might have been frozen.
freaking Harold's Chicken or whatever.
Listen,
drums.
food is my love language. I don't give a, if anybody cooks for me, I am eternally grateful, and if it's delicious, I am extra eternally grateful.
You're talking about the chicken legs.
Yeah. So speaking of WGN, why the fuck are you wearing that monstrosity of a fucking hat?
Wow.
This is my curse. A Bears fan for life. I mean,
Max
you
is
couldn't-
weak. He was
you
a Bears
couldn't-
fan.
You couldn't pick a worse
Dolphins
team to root
fan.
for.
Are they at the
Dolphins
bottom? Are they at the bottom right now? Are we the worst?
Dude,
Yeah,
we
they're-
are probably the worst
They're
team.
considered the worst.
But doesn't that mean we're gonna get like a dope ass like pickup?
I mean, it
next
does,
season?
but we're like the worst, like, when it comes to the office, too. Like, not the players.
Yeah.
But didn't somebody just get fired? So we about to.
organizationally,
Listen.
it's a dumpster fire.
Listen, when you're going through hard times, you know, it's about adapting. It's about picking up new things. It's about letting go and embracing the new, and that's what we're about to do.
Okay, but listen, like, not to go on a football rant, okay, but I love football. He loves football.
I love football.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't know shit about football, but I do know about principle.
We went to the Kansas City game, right? And you know how loud that stadium gets.
You went last week?
We went a year ago, right?
Eric actually invited me to go with you guys.
To go see Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
He was good, man. And T-Law is good, man. But,
I love T-Law.
Me too. But why the fuck are you keeping your freaking franchise quarterback in when you're down 41-0, like in the fourth quarter? There's no point. Take him out. And then he gets hit.
I agree. I think
by Chris Jones.
I don't know who hit him. I know he got punched in the face though. He got rocked.
Yeah, it took him a little bit to get up, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, DJ Moore had to pull him to the side and say, "Get the fuck out."
Yeah. I feel like that hit would feel a lot worse when you're down by 40 points.
I mean, it wasn't like the hit.
It's true.
It wasn't like the hit we saw at Kansas City. This hit was fucking crazy. We saw it at Kansas City. Eric was like talking to my lawyers and the family and shit.
So we get gifted some seats at the Kansas City Chiefs game.
Was it a suite?
It was.
Nice.
It was that suite that you've seen, if that's what you're talking about.
Were you in Taylor Swift's suite?
I don't know.
You remember? Did you not watch the game last week?
Taylor Swift was at the.
She was at the.
Yeah,
Chiefs
I
game.
was talking to him about it, and I was saying like Travis Kelce his jerseys went up 400% like in sales. And,
All the Swifties.
And Eric's like, yeah, they're probably not dating. They're probably doing it for like a stunt or something.
I'm saying that tactic is popular.
It's true,
like if you're in Hollywood and you're buzzing and there's another female that's buzzing, you know, why not arrange a partnership so your fans are like, oh my God, they're dating, and then you combine your brands and boom, that's more money, double the money.
I think they're dating.
The NFL came up. Let's just say that.
At the end of the day, it's all conspiracy, so you won't be able to prove this. But you can prove when Beyonce and Jay-Z staged their divorce, when they staged that Jay-Z was cheating, and then Beyonce released her album, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, you know, she's talking about Jay-Z," and then they even staged a little elevator fight, like Jay-Z faked. Like remember that? Yeah. Remember that? All fake. It was all publicity.
Okay.
Yeah. Entertainment.
Okay,
America loves the drama.
Let's get back to this hit, and we're gonna put the clip in too because this hit was crazy. It was on.
How are we gonna find that clip?
So we'll find the clip.
If we don't find the clip, I apologize.
Juju Smith-Schuster, he got rocked, and we were right next to him. Like you could literally hear the crunch. It was crazy.
It was wild. I don't watch football a lot, and I've never seen a hit like that. And I was talking to Max's lawyer's wife, you know, and they gifted us these seats, so I'm trying to stay professional. I'm like, yeah, you know, thank you for this opportunity. It means a lot to Max. Road trip out here was a little tough, but, you know, this is a blessing. Talking real, you know, trying to be articulate with my words. And as I'm talking, yada, 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 bow, I'm like, God damn, you know, I just lost my character in front of her. I'd seen her, like, give me that side eye. Like, yeah, you've never been at a game before.
Never heard something like that.
Yeah. No, you don't understand. This guy did like a freaking.
It was bad, dude.
Helicopter.
It was like some NFL Street video game shit.
I'm trying to remember that hit. It's not ringing a bell.
If we find it,
we'll find it.
And I also apologize if I'm chewing on the microphone, fellas. This shit is still smacking.
But I feel like I will not wear bear stuff until they fix their shit.
That's okay, Max. That doesn't make you any less of a fan.
That's not okay, Max.
Max, there's a lot of people that will look at you and say you're not a real fan.
That's me.
I'm a diehard fan. I'm just not gonna wear their shit.
If you can't support me at my lowest, you don't deserve me at my highest. You feel me?
It's hard, man. It's hard. I struggle with that shit.
Dude, this season was so hype. Like at the off season, they were like, "Yeah, we got DJ Moore. Now we got Chase Claypool, who's fucking trash. Now it's terrible."
There's nothing worse than being constantly let down.
Yeah.
And still supporting. You know, it's I'm constantly buying.
Dude, we could have got Austin Eckler, and they said, "Fuck it, let's get Deontay Foreman." Who the fuck is Deontay Foreman? I know who he is, but
Saquon.
could have got Saquon, and you're like, "What the fuck is our
got
office?"
Chris Jones.
Yeah, motherfuckers are so stupid. All right, anyways, back to your cooking. So you
What made you get into this?
Cooking? I've always loved cooking, but I was gifted a grill, and I was like, well, I got to put this thing to use.
I was gifted a grill too.
Yeah. And then I just wanted to use it. So I was like, you know what? Boom, let's go.
And you also work at Weber Grill.
Yes, I do.
Way to combine the best of both worlds.
Yeah, it was a little gift from my job, and I put it to work. People loved the food. I love feeding people.
And then someone at your job gave you the opportunity to go on the show with it.
No.
No? Oh,
No,
I'm
no.
not paying attention to detail. I'm trash.
See, I fucking hate feeding people. Like I would not want to cook for a bunch of people. I would hate it. I would be like get the fuck out of here. Like honestly, I don't care for cooking for a bunch of people.
You know,
I don't.
If I were to share my opinion, I can share your pleasure. Like when I cook for someone, like it's like with love, you know what I'm saying? And seeing someone enjoy it, that's rewarding.
It's a love language.
Max be the first person to be like, yes, sorry. You know, not say shit about it.
Thank you for cooking.
I be sitting here like twiddling my thumbs, like trying to get feedback.
Did you like it?
How'd you like the lemon?
Can you tell what I put in it?
Can you tell I put this in? It's just snacks, right? It's really good, right? And I'm like, yeah, man. It's
He'll be like,
really
dude, shut the fuck up. You sound like a housewife. Wow. I'm just trying to eat.
good. And meanwhile, he grabs the vacuum and starts vacuuming the house.
He'll be like, bro, go edit the fucking podcast or something. Get out of my fucking face.
Tending to people is rewarding for me. I like people putting stuff in their mouths and saying, "Wow, that's
Pause.
great."
Well, at least someone has to do it, so that's good. So
Yeah.
So what's the most food you've cooked in one sitting?
I made 12 pork butts in one day. And if you've never seen a pork butt, it's a pork. It's like some people call them pork
Like
shoulders.
a pork ass?
yeah, pork ass.
Is it literally the behind of the pork?
No, it's like a shoulder.
Oh.
But they call it the butt.
Because it looks like a butt?
I guess.
Why? Where did that name come from?
That's a good question. I never even looked that up.
Jamie? No, I'm just
So let's just call it
It's-
pork shoulder.
it's
If
the
my
high-
hands weren't greasy, I'd look it up.
There's a shoulder, and then there's the hind quarter. That's the butt, because it's in the hind. But it's not the ass. It's just the hind quarter. And it varies in size, but it's typically around 8 to 15, sometimes 20 pounds, like depending on the pork, the pig. But yeah, I cooked 12 of them. Or no. Yeah, 12. 12 in one day.
You said 8 to 20 pounds each?
Yeah, it varies.
So let's just
Just
throw a
mass.
random number out there and say it's 120 pounds of meat that's cooked.
Mass,
Did you
bro.
do it on your grill?
I did it on 2 grills.
Two grills.
I woke up at maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, and then it wasn't done until noon. Yeah.
So when did you start this venture?
2022.
2022 you started
2022.
cooking?
Yeah, like right around when I came by that one time.
Yeah.
That's when I started.
You're still a freshman in the game.
Yeah, man. I'm earning my wings. I'm earning my stripes. I'm just trying to get good at.
No pun intended.
I'm trying to get good at what I do.
1 year in the game, and this motherfucker gets broadcasted on television.
Yeah, I'm very blessed for the opportunity. Again, shout out Claire and Danny, man. They really gave me an opportunity, and I took it and I ran with it, and I felt like I did well for my first time on live TV. So,
Bro, honestly, I was so happy when I seen that shit on Snapchat when you posted it.
it was so fun.
We'll make sure to put it in too.
It was so fun,
It's a
man.
clip.
Everyone there was really nice. They made it really easy to do what I do, and the interviewers, the ladies that were doing their job were killing it. There was a live band there that I got to see. The drummer from Maroon 5, I forgot his name.
That's awesome.
But
man.
he has his own band, and he's a Grammy nominated artist.
Nice.
So to be there listening to them while I'm prepping up my station, making sure everything's right for TV, It was such a fun time.
Where was it?
It was in Chicago.
Where? Chicago's a big place.
I'm not really sure the exact like side.
Like, was it downtown?
No, it wasn't downtown.
So, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool that you were able to do that, and it probably, like you said, helped your business tremendously.
Yeah. I was doing a lot more orders than before I went on the show. So that was cool, man. I appreciate all the support. I'm glad people like the food. I like feedback, good or bad. So.
Like, what the fuck? Thanks, Eric.
I like it good or bad. It doesn't matter. I want to know people's honest opinion on what I'm making. That way I can improve.
So are you like investing? Like, are you like making sure you like save money and stuff?
Yeah.
Or are you like spending it like a drunken sailor?
No, man. I'm trying to save as much as I can. My plan is to go completely mobile. So I want to get a smoker on wheels.
Truck?
I got the truck. I want to be able to get like a smoker I can tow to events.
Yeah, dude, you pull up to United Center, or you pull up to Soldier Field with that thing.
Yeah, I could do that. I could just pull up in like a brewery's parking lot and just make sure they're cool with it.
Or concerts, conciertos.
Yeah, conciertos. we can do it all, man. Yeah. I can pull up to your house, and then I can pull up here. And, we can have
we were thinking about having an event where we invite like most of the people that have been on the podcast, and we were gonna have the empanada man, who's from Elgin, makes great empanadas. And
he's not Mexican, right?
Yeah, he is.
Puerto Rican.
Oh, he's Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know?
No, I heard of a few empanada guys. There was an Argentinian one, though.
He's like the goat, I guess, around here with empanadas, and he works Nightmare on Elm Street.
Are you guys going this year?
Or Nightmare on Chicago Street. I want to. I've never done it before.
I've never done it either.
So I think it would be fun.
I've never done anything.
I think it'd be cool to wear a costume too,
What would you wear?
So I could do Superman, or I could do like
Professor X.
The guy from X-Men.
Who else?
I could be
Dr.
Evil. Yeah.
Whoa, that's wow. We're thinking the same.
Yeah, we're actually gonna start since it's October coming up, we're gonna start serial killer podcasts and
serial killer podcast.
Yeah, just one or two.
I would love to be there if you guys.
Yeah, no, it's really intriguing. I don't know. I don't know, me and Eric were watching American Pimp yesterday, and I don't understand a damn thing about it. These girls are...
Hold on. We start off with the cooking, then we talk about football, then we talk about other food guys, then we talk about... Hold on. Help me recap. Recap.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Then we talked about Nightmare on Elm Street. Then we talked about costumes we're gonna wear. Then we talked about serial killer podcast. Now we're talking about American Pimp. We can get this pimping on.
Is that the show with Jamie Foxx?
We can make this transition.
It's not a show. It's a documentary.
It's a documentary. So this came out in 1999. It was made by the same people who created Dead Presidents and Menace to Society. And basically, I was thinking about it the other day because I watched it a long time when I was a shorty. And, he lighting up the cigar. Can I smoke the gift?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm lighting up after him, fellas. We got wings and cigars on this show. But anyways, this documentary, I was thinking about it the other day, told Max about it. I was like, I'm going to look for it. It's not on any streaming service. I guess it's banned because America is soft and they can't talk about this here pimping, right? So I go online and I try to find it on the internet. It's not even on the internet. Word of advice, don't let the blue flame touch the cigar. You want to roast it, not char it. You got it, though.
I'm glad you're here because I've never lit it with a torch, like I said.
Should I do a little tutorial for the people?
Yes.
Is yours lit? Let me see your cutter. I taught Max this. taught Max this. Am I lying? I taught Max.
If he's lying, he's dying.
All right, fellas. Lewis gave me an H. Upman 1844 Reserve. My calculations are correct. This is about a maybe $11 stick right here.
Cut the damn thing, bro.
What's going on? What's going on? You don't know about the art of smoking cigars? Oh, yeah. Wait. Remember when we first started calling the Quad Father, and he's like, bro, that's not my fucking name. Shut the fuck up. Now look at him. Fucking 50 episodes later, it's the Quad Father. I don't have an excuse now that you wait till season 3 comes. His ass is going to be sitting here like, I don't got an excuse.
Okay.
Neither should you. Somebody's going to be here. Somebody gonna take it out of his mouth.
Season 4, I'm gonna be like sitting down, but no, season 4, I'm gonna be standing up and boycotting chairs. I'm gonna be like, no see us. No.
Dude, it's gonna be.
Do you have any other
no
nicknames?
sentados.
I need another nickname for Max.
Max G, Triple X.
Triple X. How'd you get that one?
That was my DJ name.
You're a DJ?
When I DJ'd like a few times back then.
Why don't you do it anymore?
We were actually just talking about this, me and Eric, because I have this thing called a glass house, and it basically allows me to like control a computer and stuff. Eric's like, you could totally be a DJ.
You definitely could. Yeah.
You could, and I was like, yeah.
Bro, you just gotta practice your headbanging, like when you're playing the song, just fucking.
Yeah.
He has a bite switch. It's basically glasses without the lenses, and then a little bite switch that hangs from the side that goes in his mouth. And he be fucking, and wherever he looks, the mouse goes on the screen.
I've seen that.
I DJ'd all day today, and Eric said that me getting no sleep. By the way, everyone, I have no sleep.
He's running on E.
Yeah.
2 hours, people. 2 hours.
2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
School.
School?
That's a good excuse.
I was finishing my class.
Finals season.
Finals.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I had to do it because I'm in Spanish class, and I was doing Rosetta Stone. I wanted to finish all of Rosetta Stone, and then I wanted to do the quiz, and I did the quiz, and I got a fucking C, which pissed me off. But I was like, I still got an A for the whole class. So I'm like, all right, we got it.
Max, let me hear some Spanish, man.
Okay, you start.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
¿Te gustó el pollo?
Sí, sí, me gusta.
Órale.
Sí, me gusta tu pollo mucho.
Mucho. Muchas gracias.
It's no picante though.
No pica.
No pica.
No pica.
No.
No le eché chile.
No.
Nomás le eché Kinders. Puro Kinders.
Alright. So, do you have like a girlfriend or anything right now?
I do.
Okay. And she's pretty proud of you right now?
She's extremely proud, and I want to shout her out. She helped me out a lot. When we went to WGN, her and my mom actually tagged along, and they helped me prep everything. They helped me just with everything. So, huge shout out to them. I made sure to thank them, and I owe them one because, I found myself like, man, I was just so tense leading up to the entire event that I was overlooking certain things, and they're like, yo, shouldn't we do it like this? Yes, you're right. That's a great idea. I'm so glad that I have you here to kind of remind me. They were able to reel me in. They were able to kind of ground me in a way. And once I heard the interviewers introduce me, I was like, all right, let's go. It's go time. We got to lock in.
Shit, lights, camera, action, baby.
Right. So I just I don't want to say I turned into a different person, but I definitely tuned into my professional self. I was able to carry myself. Yeah, I got in the zone. I locked in, and I did stumble. Rewatching it, I could say honestly, I did stumble a little bit. I wish I could go back and do it again.
He's reviewing the film.
Just because I know I can do better.
Just like football.
But I think that's with anything you do. You always look back and say, you know,
Watch
I could have
tape.
done this, I could have done that, but you know, that's what
You're
next
gonna
time.
get another opportunity.
Yeah, that's what next time.
You just got your feet wet, baby.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing but the same soup reheated, baby.
It's like scammer action, baby.
Get in the zone. What you know about this here pimping? You made me want to put the glasses back on. What you talking about? So hey.
Max, what the fuck is school like?
School? So I've only done 2 classes, right? It's psychology, and I've done Spanish, and psychology was a lot easier than Spanish, because psychology, all I had to do was just like read the book. I mean, the reading was long. It was like 100 pages a week, you know? So, and then I had to like do like some projects, you know? But Spanish was on a whole new level, and I have to rely on, like, you know, my caregivers and Eric to help me.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
write all his papers. I take all his tests.
No, you don't.
I read all his papers.
He's my hands and feet. That's what he is.
Yeah, and when he's in school, I'm his brain too. He just
You got Eric taking your test, bro?
he just reminds me what the due date is.
He puts it on.
His ass gets 2 hours of sleep, so I'm gonna take a nap while you write this paper.
All right, how do you say sleeping?
Where am I, dog?
Dormido.
Damn, you got
Duerme.
it right too.
Is it?
It's duerme. Yeah.
No shit.
You got it right.
I thought I said hurt.
No, you said duerme.
Duele is her. Duele.
Wow. I really had zero confidence. I was just blurting a random Spanish. Test me again.
Or what does chair mean?
Just for the sake of the, you know, I am talking shit. Max has gotten an A on his own. Shout outs to Max
Shout out, Max.
for doing the damn thing.
I'm proud of you.
For real, me too.
Yeah, like,
I actually got accepted into the National Honor Society
go.
or something. Like, it was pretty lit.
He has a 4.0 GPA right now.
let's go. That's
No
dude,
word of a lie.
I'm impressed because I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was, you know, doing what you're doing, like with this podcast, you know, just doing all kinds of dope shit, I wouldn't even think about going to
Bro,
school.
school was so stressful for me.
I'm saying, like,
I still have dreams to this day. Like, if I missed a test, I go to class. Oh, shit, there's a test today? Oh, shit, a project is due today? I still be getting that anxiety, like, I'm fucking up. Like, literally last night I had a dream where, like, I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. No, I just gave up. I just walked out of the classroom feeling like a failure.
that anxiety is no joke. That Sunday anxiety that you get knowing you got school the next day.
Fuck.
See, that's the thing with my school. It's like a military university, so they really work with you on the schedule. Like, there's no, like, you have to be in class with a bunch of Zoom people at 6 p.m.
Tell
It's
the people
not
where
like
you go.
that. I go to American Military University.
He is.
Okay.
You know, and I'm not ashamed to say it's not like Harvard or anything, you know, because
Doesn't have to be.
it's still a university.
Yeah, bro. You getting your education on.
Yeah.
I'm proud
good
of
to
you.
be a student.
And I'm majoring in history.
You like history?
Love history.
What's your favorite war?
That would probably be either Civil War or World War II.
If
World War II is nuts.
if money wasn't a thing, if
Did
money
you see
wasn't a thing,
Oppenheimer?
I did.
It was
I did.
crazy, right?
The fact that we took out 2 cities is terrifying.
oh, we
We're the only ones that have done it too, which
Right.
is more crazy.
Yeah, that's the only time it's happened.
And the only reason why Russia has nuclear bombs is because of that spy in Oppenheimer's camp, you know?
They built the largest one, right? The SAR bomb.
Or hydrogen, I think. Yeah, I think that, yeah. Everybody thinks everybody has nukes in the world, but that's not true. Like, the people who have nukes is China, Russia,
North
probably
Korea.
the UK, North Korea, and the United States. Like, that's it.
History's awesome. Question. How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
So I'm not really good with world history, which sucks, but I do know about the Roman Empire and you know, like Caligula and I'm trying to think of the other Caesars.
Julius.
I mean, obviously Julius, but there's that Augustus. You know, Augustus was like one of the best Caesars, I guess. I heard. But yeah, no, I like Roman history because that's when they bring Christianity into the world. You know,
Just conquered.
yeah.
That's
Just completely like spread the word of Christianity.
They're still in
with
charge.
King James. King James was also helped in the UK.
They
But
took over the Western world.
Yeah. No, I love history. You can ask me a question.
There you go. Ask me a question.
Bro, I can't even motherfucking.
I'm
what was the first city that the Spartans took over?
That's very specific.
I don't know.
Can I have the torch?
Me neither. I just came up with a question.
You could have said anything. He would be like, oh.
I think it was Athenia. I don't know.
So if you were to pick any profession, Max, money doesn't matter. You know, going to school, you'd be a professor, history professor.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I would love to be a professor, like, you know, twice a week at a university or like a school near me or like, you know, a community college. Yeah, that would be great. You know.
What about you, Lewis? If money wasn't a thing to purchase schooling, if money wasn't a thing based on income, you know, what would you do? Just all out of love. What would you go to school for, and what would you choose your profession to be?
I like history, but I feel like I like working with my hands more. So I'd probably get into like woodworking. I don't know if that's something you can.
No, it's pretty. No, yeah, that's pretty
definitely
cool.
a thing.
Yeah. I'd probably learn how to build.
I forget what
shit.
it's called. Wood shop. This workshop or wood shop. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like there's not enough of that. Like everybody's trying to get a degree.
Yeah,
in like
that's the thing. They're
marketing.
handing out, like the government's handing out, you know, not scholarships, but handing out student loans like crazy, like candy, you know, because they're like, okay, we're just gonna make more money off of this person, that person, but not everybody is smart enough to go to college.
That's true.
We need people
learned
in
that the hard way.
trades. We need people in like trade jobs, you know, electricians, plumbers, construction workers, you know, foremans. That's what we need. Or people, epoxy, concrete, you know.
There's nothing wrong with admitting that school
And they
isn't
get paid
for you.
good. They get
They
paid
do.
really good.
These unions, man.
Yeah.
They're making a ton of money.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I agree with you on that 100%. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with not going to school too and like pursuing something else in like a trade job. So yeah, but yeah, the professor for history definitely would be my go-to. And I honestly want to go to law school if I.
Man,
Yeah.
that's tough. I feel like you're the guy for it though. 4.0.
I don't. Yeah, that's older animal though. But let's get back to you, man. How was your upbringing growing up?
It was a blessing, man. It was great. I grew up in a really tight knit family. I still am very tight knit with my family. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. May 17th, 1993, Trinity Hospital. My mom was 17 years old. You know, I mean, imagine having a baby at that age. 17, you're probably scared to death.
My mom's the same.
Yeah. So,
Well, it's definitely on the south side in the 90s.
yeah, it was cool though. Like, I got to see a lot of cool shit. I mean,
Like what?
you know, like in retrospect,
You a
right?
Sox fan?
Like on
Oh yeah, big time.
Yes,
like
sir.
on Goodfellas, when the guy is like, dude, why'd you use these towels? These were the good towels. Now, it's crazy. You act like you never seen a person who's got shot before or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, I never saw any of that. I never saw anybody get shot, but you know, there was fights all the time, every day in school. You know, the teachers were different.
How old were you?
When I moved out here?
Yeah, so like what
I was.
what time frame are you talking about right now when fights are in school every day?
I mean, it started young. It started real young.
Like
Yeah.
2000s.
I mean, so if I had to guess, the first fight I saw was probably second grade. Yeah.
Fire.
Kids were fighting in second grade.
Fire.
Isn't that crazy how it's like all you fucking know?
I mean, I got into a fight one time, and it wasn't even a fight.
How
it was
old were you?
I was in third grade.
I was in third grade, my first and only fight
No
too,
way.
bro. Yeah, beat the shit out of a sixth grader. I felt like the man. I felt like the man,
That's
dog.
badass. That's
Yeah.
bad. But I mean, you're fourth grade. You're looking up at a sixth grader, like.
It was third grade on the basketball court, outdoor, in front of a bunch of other grown motherfucking kids, cheering you on and shit. Definitely felt like the man. Go on,
Big
tell me about your
balls.
story. I don't want to take away from you.
No, I went up behind my friend. I grabbed him, I bear hugged him, and then he didn't know who it was. So like his automatic reaction is to just like turn around, and I think I don't know if he like saw me or what, but he just turned around and like slammed me, and then I got up and like I was pissed, so I like get up and I pick him up and I slam him.
Random
like,
as hell.
And then the teacher stopped it and I got suspended. But it wasn't even a fight, it was like I just picked up my friend, he reacted and I reacted. So
Yeah.
Do you think, like we should be allowed to like, beat the shit out of someone if they're in the wrong? Like no battery charges?
if there's a mutual agreement, yeah.
Yeah.
If the jury thinks he deserved it.
If
No,
two
no,
people can come
okay.
together and say, let's duke it out. Let's sign some paperwork.
Like
Oh, yeah,
you
no
just
doubt.
watched
Yeah,
American
respect.
Pimp, so you think, if she can deal with it.
I mean,
I
if you're
don't-
assaulting somebody and they're like, defenseless, it's different. But if
Yeah,
you
me
have
and
a
you get
problem-
into a fight. I don't fucking like what you did. I stand up to you and I hit you and you fall to the ground. Like I'm gonna let you fucking get back up and we gonna talk until you're ready to fight again. You know what I'm saying? Unless I get on you and just fucking start bashing your fucking teeth in like it's Fight Club, like that scene in Fight Club when he's fucking
I've never seen Fight Club.
defenseless, fucking knocked out. That's fucked up. There's fair fighting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Luckily-
sometimes you go into a rage, like that's how I was back then.
I feel like every Caucasian can relate to that.
Shut up.
Them boys don't play around.
I just lose it. I just black out.
Yeah.
That's how I was. For real. I used to.
A 12-pack of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Drywall, just covered in holes, riddled with
I
holes.
I'll fix it later, Mom.
I want to ask about your like adolescence, like your teenage years. Were you on the south side still?
I moved out here when I was 13.
Oh damn.
So my childhood was in the south side. And then, middle school, I went to Kenyon Woods.
Did you really? I went to Kenyon Woods.
Yeah, I went to Kenyon Woods and then I went to South Elgin.
And then I
I
met
went
you
to
at
South Elgin too.
Yeah, South E boys.
How did I meet you? Because my very first memory.
I remember exactly how we met.
When did
We were
you
in
graduate? First, sorry.
2011.
Do you know my cousin Jeffrey?
Jeffrey Gross?
Jeffrey Irwin.
Jeff Irwin. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Was he blonde?
Yeah, he was blind. Yeah.
Did he play soccer?
No, he was like into like dirt biking and stuff. He was.
Jeff Irwin. You know Jeff Irwin?
I know him based on Max's
He's my cousin.
communication.
I don't know him.
Damn, because like he graduated right when like in 2010. So I thought you might, because you probably.
Oh,
went
you know what?
then.
I do know him now. Now that you said 2010. Yeah, I do know
He
him.
was dating a really hot chick. I forgot her name though.
I think I remember, yeah. I do know him though. Like I can see his face
Yeah.
now that you said
Hey,
2010.
shout out to Jeff.
Shout out
man.
Jeff,
He
man.
just had a kid. Hope everything's safe, man. Love you. But yeah, that's crazy. You went to Kenyon Woods.
Yeah,
and
man.
you
It was a big culture shock because I went from going to school with nothing but Mexican kids and black kids, right?
And then going to South Elgin to a bunch of white kids.
I went to Kenyon Woods and I saw my first Indian person. I saw my first Filipino. I was like, he looks Chinese, but he looks like a spicy Chinese, like. And then like I realized what a Filipino was, Shout out Eric. Shout out Eric's mom.
People don't know I'm Filipino.
Yeah.
I know about all that.
Yeah,
was your gym teacher Taft?
No, I had Javingo and
I'm talking about Southie.
Southeast?
Asia.
Oh, no.
South Asia.
No, I didn't have Taft. I had, I don't remember his name.
It's
He was
fine.
a
No,
basketball coach.
I thought, yeah, that's the guy.
Not Taft.
The,
Not
the
Taft.
short guy?
No, it was the other
wasn't
one. It was
Taft?
the older guy.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
He coached at a university, I think, like a long time before he started coaching at SC.
Did you play football in it?
I did, yeah.
You did? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
you
played
were part of the squad with Texas and everybody?
my junior year, I was. I didn't play my senior year.
And Kenny Loudon.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't start though. I never played in a game.
Shout out to
Yeah,
you.
I was a bench player.
Just kidding.
You were a bench player?
Yeah, I never saw any action. But
Really?
I mean, my work ethic wasn't there. You know,
What was your position?
I was a defensive tackle. But I mean, look at my height. I don't have any height. I was just fat. I was just fat, and there was no other position I could play. You know, you're not gonna go off height and say, okay, he's a safety. You know, you gotta have the attributes to play a certain position. And you know, being being big, you know, you're naturally there at that defensive spot. So
when you graduated in 2011, that's crazy. I was in school as a freshman when you were a senior.
so was my sister.
2010.
You probably know my sister,
Who's your sister?
Jessica Meza. My cousin went there too.
Sounds
Her name
familiar.
was Lily Gonzalez.
I know Lily Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's my cousin. First cousin. Shout out Lily.
Yeah.
Shout out. Liz.
Actually, you know, it's kind of funny. I hit her up a few times on Facebook,
Oh,
and
yeah?
she left me on red. It's like
Yeah.
probably like 4 or 5 times. You know, I'm that guy.
Yeah,
Shout
I mean,
out to Lily
shout out
if
Lily.
she's listening.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't cuss Lily out.
No. I was just
whatever.
saying,
He's like, I didn't even like you anyway.
With a few extra words.
Right.
added.
Eric was talking about that, like when a guy goes up to a girl at a bar and he's like, yo, hey, let me get that number and this, and then the girl like is like, no, I'm not really interested. And he's like, fuck you, you stupid bitch, fucking.
Fuck you,
like, and Eric's like, why are you gonna like change up on like?
can't.
It's such a weak.
It is.
It's an embarrassment to the rest of the men out here.
You got to take accountability for not being able to pull.
Bro, fuck all that. Take accountability, and you know, if you think about it,
You just look dumb.
bro, just because she don't like you today don't mean she won't like you in the future.
Yeah.
So you losing your fucking emotional stability and showing how much of a weak man you are, and then insulting her, calling her a bitch right after you just called her beautiful just because she left you on red, G, or because she declined you or rejected you, bro, you completely annihilated any chance you have with her in the future. You have no idea what could happen in life on her end. Maybe she'll catch her man cheating, and maybe she'll look in her DMs and you're the last DM, and she knows that this guy likes me. Maybe she'll hit you with a hey after that stressful moment. You know, you don't know, bro.
just
Life
never
works in
know.
mysterious ways. But you acting like a fucking nincompoop, all right? You acting like a mark-ass buster, completely ruining your own chances. You're self-sabotaging, and you're embarrassing the rest of us.
And you showed your true colors at the end of the day. That's the kind of man you are.
You make
When
me
things
wanna
don't-
have a cigar again.
Because
When
if you,
things don't go your way, you turn into a piece of shit.
because if you like actually walk away and say, okay, I respect that, you know, like they're gonna like think like that was weird.
She's gonna think, "Wow, I'm glad I said no."
Usually,
Facts. You're done.
yeah,
You gave her validation.
Excommunicated.
yeah. Okay.
You're cut off.
So you graduate. What do you start like your job like and everything?
My job
Yeah,
now.
did you go to college or anything?
Oh yeah, I went to college for a year. I went to the Illinois Institute of Art
Okay.
in Chicago.
All right.
Hey, I went to your... Damn, you bringing me back memories that I completely forgot. I went to your orientation, bro. I sat in the classroom with a bunch of other people in orientation.
You went while I was there?
Remember we rode the train to go to that orientation at the Art Institute? Yeah.
You were there with me.
Yeah, I was wearing a Michael Jordan jersey and everything. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Wow.
I remember that shit. And
That was so long ago.
Max, I smoked my first motherfucking cigarette with this that day.
You wanted to be cool.
On some bum shit, bro. Dumb shit. I can't believe I'm about to say this on air, bro, but we're going up the escalator at Union Station.
Oh, and we found
a cigarette.
We found a cigarette.
Just sitting there.
Out on the fucking, what was it?
Up the escalator, G, on the ledge. Hey, yo. As we're going up.
Right.
And we look at each other.
Bum shit.
We look at each other like, want to smoke it?
It could have been dipped in acid.
Dude, we could have ended our lives right there.
It could have been laced.
Dumb as fuck. Kids, bro. We're kids.
Stupid.
Kids. On the way. So not only did we go to this college orientation, we went smelling like a stale-ass Marlboro, G.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Look in the camera. Look in the camera.
It's worth it now because we're laughing.
It was worth it. It was absolutely 100% worth it. Because we're laughing about it.
I can
tell my kids,
about that
do
shit.
not fucking smoke cigarettes you find at Union Station. Yeah. I have not been the same since.
You make sure you buy packs,
bro. And thinking back at it, why did you think it was okay to invite 2 of your friends to an orientation to a school that they're not even applied for?
Why not?
This motherfucker, he said, I don't want to go alone.
Man,
did you guys like follow like the tour or
we were
people, or did you
honestly not
go
gonna
your
lie,
separate ways?
It didn't. No, we stayed together the whole time.
We were there.
We even went around in the group, say your name to the class and say what you do.
Yeah.
You know,
like my name is Eric Dutch.
Hell no, my name's Erratic. I make music.
No, he wasn't erratic then. He was
half man.
He was half.
Wow.
Yeah. And I wasn't the Spanish one. I was Code Blue.
Code Blue.
You were?
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? Just for this.
And I was Maxi G. Let's go.
Just for this, I'm digging in the motherfucking treasure chest. I'm digging whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And I'm finding a track we did back in the day. And that's going to be the outro.
We got at least
episode.
5, right?
I'm going to find one. I'm going to find the best one.
There was a lot that we just didn't put out.
So are you happy like how everything turned out, you know? Like
in my life?
Yeah, so you said you went to college, you probably did some odd jobs after, right? And then you started working for Weber.
So I went to college.
Yeah.
I went for a year. I dropped out after that year was over.
You fucking loser. No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking idiot. No, I just wasn't taking it serious. And I got a job at an engineering factory in St. Charles. I worked there for 8 years. I'd never worked a day in my life. A fabrica.
Fabrica.
Yes, sir. You know, I was so miserable at times. I'm just thinking like, man, this is temporary. I'm not gonna work here for as long as these guys. I'm sitting in meetings and they're handing out 10-year certificates like, wow, thank you for working here for 10 years. I'm thinking, wow, that guy's a fucking loser.
You're like, I'm going to be that loser.
No, I was like, I'm glad I'm not going to be him. And then I hit year 8 and I'm like, fuck, man. But, you know, like, to be honest, I was happy with the way my career there was going because I wasn't just doing the same thing. I was constantly moving up the ladder, and I enjoyed it. I learned a lot. So I went from looking at it negatively to having a positive outlook. And you know what? I got tired of it. I wasn't putting in the effort, and you know that was showing in my work. And I eventually left. And then I worked like 4 different jobs during the pandemic. I left during the pandemic and I could have got unemployment. I was like, fuck that. I'm going.
You were working entry-level jobs.
I was working entry-level jobs. Plastic mold injection. I was a mechanic for windmills, like electric generating windmills.
What happened to the job you were at for 8 years?
Pandemic hit.
And they just let people go?
They were letting
and you were one of them? Thanks for being here for 8 years,
So
Louis.
thanks.
Gotta go.
You know what, though? It was a blessing in disguise, though. Like, I went through a lot of tough shit during that span, and I embraced it. I mean, even then, I was thinking, like, you know, fuck it. I'm going to just roll with this. Like,
Tell the people about the tough shit. What do you mean tough shit?
I mean, just, like, not having money to support your previous lifestyle. You were living a certain lifestyle, and all of a sudden that gets swept. From
So you were
under your
climbing
feet.
the ranks for 8 years at this one job, got a nice little pay rate.
I got it set up.
And then
right?
when they let you go, then you drop down to the minimum wage shit.
I dropped down to that $15 an hour type shit.
Damn, humbling.
Like
In the middle of a pandemic
middle
where
of a
everyone's
pandemic.
minds are fucked up at the same time.
And
Yeah.
where jobs aren't available.
I honestly
jobs.
was like, I'm gonna file for unemployment because I'm unemployed.
Yeah.
But I never stopped looking for a job. And then the week that my unemployment was approved, I got a call from one of the jobs that I ended up working for, and they told me, you know, come in tomorrow. We'll start you tomorrow. I'm like, fuck, I just got approved for unemployment. Like if I say no and you know this unemployment office finds out, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I got scared.
Really?
I got scared. I'm like, man, I'm gonna feel like a scammer, you know. They got me a job, and I'm sitting here collecting money.
90% of people would have took that.
I know,
unemployment.
Yeah.
I know. And
But
I
shout
was
out
just
to
like,
you.
I was just like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do what's right.
What job was it?
It was plastic mold injection setup.
Okay.
So I was setting up molds in these giant machines. These molds probably weighed like 800 pounds each, and you'd lift them by crane. It was like an overhead crane. And you had this like control device up, down, left, right. It was like northwest, east, south.
So where did the
It's a
CNC
humbleness
come from? When did you
CNC
get
It was
humble?
just it was an insane amount of work for the pay. Like I had never worked that hard for so little pay. But you know, I didn't go in there look like, man, fuck this. You know, I was more like, let's go, let's do it. And it was cool because I just knew I was better than what I was doing. I knew my skill set was worth more, right? I was doing entry level jobs and I wasn't being utilized the way that I know I could be. So I just used it as an opportunity to better myself in different aspects.
At least you weren't like a pompous, entitled bitch.
I wasn't,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like you like weren't saying like, oh, I'm not going to do this job because I just had this job. Because a lot of people were like that. My brother is like that. Rex.
Rex?
My brother is like that. Like he's like, I know my worth, this and that.
I ain't
and
working
you're
there.
And you're going into entry level jobs. And then when did you get the job at Weber?
2021.
Okay, and what like pulled you to grilling? Did you just get a job at Weber and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna try grilling?
I got a job at Weber. I was gifted a grill, and I saw that as an opportunity to do what I had already liked. I had already liked cooking. That was something that I enjoyed, and to put to bring a grill into that and like just put my own touch on the food and people enjoy it. It was very rewarding, and I wanted to not only apply myself towards getting better at grilling, but I just wanted to be able to feed people.
Could we just put some light again on the person that gave you that gift? Because that one gift changed
everything.
the trajectory of your hobby and your passion.
Yeah, man.
You know, just from a gift.
Shout out my old boss, Mitch. He's a great guy.
Mitch,
he gave me an
you are
opportunity.
I'm just kidding.
He actually called me, and I was at my old job. I was working for that windmill factory. I liked it there. The pay wasn't great, but the people there were great, and it was very technical. Everything you were doing was based off of a blueprint, and you had to get everything right to spec because it's a very important job. There's a ton of money going into those things. And anyway, I'm working. I'm on my lunch break, and Mitch, who I didn't know at the time, calls me. He says, "Hey, I saw your resume. You know, I have this position open. I think you're a great fit. So, call me back." I didn't answer. This is an unknown number that I saw. I sent it to voicemail, and then I listened to it the very next day. I didn't even listen to it the same day. And I was like, you know what? I let a day go by. I'm like, I'm not going to call him back because I like it here. I like what I'm doing. And I'm like, man, I'm going to just call him back, see what's up. And then he told me, hey, you know, this is the position. This is what we're offering. And I countered him with, you know, another price, another pay rate. And he's like, all right, He's like, all right, cool, let's do it. And then he's like, all right, just I'm gonna send you over to HR, and they'll call you like, a day, maybe tomorrow. And they set you up. She called me, she set me up, and I was there like a week later. So
Nice.
it worked out. Yeah, I like it there. People are nice.
Then you get and just because of that grill, you get on WGN, and now you start living life to the max, right?
Living life to the max. Baby.
For real, man. That's what you were doing. You were on TV. You got Claire up in your show.
I'll correct it a little bit. He was living life to the max when he decided to take the job instead of being on unemployment.
I was living life to the max when I was born, baby.
Ooh, there you go.
I'm here.
Came out the vajay, living life.
I'm here, man. I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful for just not only like being here, like I really enjoy being around you guys and listening to your story. I got to know Eric quite a bit in our younger years, but I mean, just overall, like, blessed, man. There's no better feeling than like acknowledging that.
We appreciate that.
What are some of the little things that you like think of that you don't think of and that you have but can be taken away from you in a split second?
I recently lost my grandmother, but that was like a life-shifting moment, just from the perspective of, man, I wish I could have done this different, because we grew up very close-knit with her. She was always very supportive. She basically raised me. She knew how much I loved her. Like, I always gave her a ton of love. She always gave me a ton of love back. And, as we got older, you start to live your own life. You start to live, not distantly from your other relatives, but it's not like when you're a kid, you need them to guide you. And, you just wish you would have spent more time with them. You wish you would have taken the opportunity to stop by every now and then. But that really gave me a different perspective. Once I lost her, I genuinely don't take moments that I spent with people for granted. I take the time, anytime I'm with anyone, I take the time to say, okay, like, I'm here with this person. I'm relishing their presence. Like, this is beautiful. Because you just never know when it's gonna go. That opportunity is never gonna be there again. One day, So
Blood is thicker than water, so I totally understand what you're saying.
I mean, with anyone that people could, again, like Max said, split second, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, realistically, this could be the last time we see Luis. This could be the last time Luis sees me or Max.
Like I in a split second, I was in a hospital and almost died from septic shock. I think I told you that the last time we were hanging out last year.
And you're here.
And
you're here with us.
We're in season 2,
Let's go.
Word up from Luis, man. And appreciate the presence with the loved ones. Appreciate the presence of everyone that you bond with.
Dan, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. If anybody got this far, comment grill. Comment.
Hold on. What's your brand?
Mesa Grill.
Comment Mesa Grill. Hashtag that shit.
Mesa Grill.
Spell it out for the people.
M as in Mary. E, Z as in zebra, A, grill.
There you go.
Alright, so Mesa.
I'm surprised you didn't come rocking your hat, bro.
What hat?
I thought you got a Mesa hat. I thought you got.
Nah.
What?
I don't have one. I need one though. Now that you said that.
Put that out. What were you wearing on the WGN show? I thought that was
I was wearing this hat actually.
Oh,
shout out the Bears, even though they fucking suck, man.
Hey, we go way back, and earlier in the show, you were gonna tell that story about how we met. Honestly, I totally forgot, so I want you to remind me.
We were in the lunchroom.
Was it lunchroom? So in my memory, I came up to you and we both had the same fucking iPod with the what's that shit called?
The click wheel.
The click wheel. And I think we were just exchanging instrumentals.
Yeah, you were like, yo, what are you listening to? Because you saw me with my headphones in.
That's it?
Yeah.
Hey, what you listening to, dog?
Yeah, and I was like, shit, you don't know nothing about this.
And I was like, what is that, an instrumental?
It was Big L. I was listening to Big L. Yeah.
And then what? Then we started talking about making music.
Yeah. I mean, I knew you rapped. I knew you made music. I had known who you were. I just never like met you. And then you were just like, "What do you?" You came up to me like, "Yo, what are you listening to?" And I was like, "Big L boy, you don't know nothing about this, boy." And then we ended up rapping there, right, on the spot.
Maybe.
I think so.
I remember there was a time where everywhere we went, it was me, you, and D freestyling.
Everywhere. It was annoying because we were always the kids rapping.
You should come to the studio with us because we're gonna get a studio thingy.
I don't do that anymore.
Ooh, say it on the show, Max. We're gonna book a studio session. We're gonna vlog that shit.
I'll be there.
Nosotros vamos en el studio. You can rap.
You still got it in you?
I don't.
Nah. Dig deep.
I don't feel it. I don't feel like I am that person.
You know, Max can rap his ass off.
I feel like I can see that. I could definitely see rap or some
Max
like
can rap his ass
insane
off.
Clown Posse
Max
shit.
got bars.
I'm just like some J. Cole shit for real.
He's like, I can see that shit. This new age Machine Gun Kelly shit.
Old school Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Beastie Boys.
Yeah, what's on the episode roasting Maximilian Gross?
Yeah.
That weak ass bandana boy.
Max, we used to rap our ass off, bro.
Everywhere we went.
I know this is all I hear from him. He told me a story about like his friend's parents came home and they weren't supposed to come home, and then they saw Eric.
Oh shit! Shout out to Scotty.
And Eric was like, I know you don't know me.
Listen, hold on. He left the detail out. Scotty left to get liquor. So Scotty left with his homie. It's just me and two women that I brought for company, right? So I'm sitting in Scotty's home. Keep in mind, I just met Scotty, and he trusted me in his fucking home, 19 years old.
Is he white?
Irresponsible.
3 strangers in his home. Yeah,
I would've
totally
never left
irresponsible.
Eric in charge of my house.
So imagine,
That's terrifying.
as a parent, you come to your home, very nice home.
You see this Puerto Rican looking fellow.
You see this Puerto
Bald
Rican wearing
head.
baggy ass clothes. Yeah, bald head.
He's wearing Echo. You already know. Or South Pole. He looks like a Mexican.
That's early high school where I ain't have no.
Oh, this was after.
Yeah, in college I was.
Oh,
just
so he was wearing
gray.
gray and black,
Yeah, and
and he was rocking.
so
like,
the
silver
parents
chains.
walk in, just give me a look, like who the fuck are you? They don't even say nothing. I could see them processing like fucking Scotty, like Scotty having people, And I was like, listen, I know I'm a stranger, but let me introduce myself properly. I'm Eric. Shake their hands. I'm like, can I rap for y'all? And they're like, yeah. And I just fucking spit some shit for them, and I rap for them, and they're like, wow, that was actually really good. And like I just have a normal conversation with them for about 10-15 minutes before Scotty comes walking in the door with alcohol, and he's underage. Wow. So
And the parents were like, he's a
He's a good guy.
he's
Yeah.
very
Give him
nice
the bottle.
young man.
yeah, give him the bottle. You want some dinner? Are you hungry? I'm just kidding. They didn't offer me dinner, but yeah, basically that's how it went down. And ever since then, Scotty's been a trusted friend. He looks
Shout
at me
out Scotty,
like,
man.
Yeah, Scotty needs to come out. I just hung out with him this weekend, last weekend, so he's gonna come on the show one day. Shout out to Scotty.
Are you guys doing like a Halloween episode? Or
No, we're gonna make it about serial killers. We're gonna say it now. Keep in tune all October. We talking about gruesome shit, serial killer shit. We're gonna have new guests. They're gonna talk about their story. Everyone's gonna share their story, but then we're gonna transition. We're gonna be festive.
I kind of want to dig deep on like these like shooters, like these
Talk
school
about shooters, shit. We can go back in the
Chief Keef?
Renaissance days. We could talk about torture devices. What else? This is brainstorming for the future. What else?
Chicago like shooters too.
Unsolved crimes.
H.H. Holmes, the guy from Cicero who had he had the murder fucking mansion. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. H.H. Holmes was a
There we
serial
go.
killer, and he was in Chicago, and he would target the people who came to Navy Pier, the like travelers, and say he has a hotel, and like they would walk in.
All right. We gonna save it for next month, Max. We gonna save it for next month,
That's
Max.
some scary ass shit.
And we gonna wrap up this episode. Hey, yo, drop your Instagram handle or however you want motherfuckers to contact you to cater to their event.
You can DM me at Meza Grill on Instagram, and I'll give you a menu. You can choose whatever you want.
Hey, yo, don't sleep on the boy, 'cause that shit was fire. I'm about to go get more. That's why I want to wrap up this episode. Hey, yo, look at the camera and tell the people your name and you're living life to the max.
My name is Luis Mesa, and I'm always living life to the max, baby. Stay blessed. Thank you guys for having me. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to being back. I really want to do this again. I had a great time.
All right, you coming back, because we're going to need you to hit that grill again.
We need the wings.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's get that brisket, the burnt ends and shit.
I can make all that shit, man. If you guys ever
Let's
need
go.
me to do an event, I'm more than happy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe.
Hell
and,
yeah. Hey, leave some feedback
on to the
too.
Next one.
On to the next one. And enjoy our old ass song from 2013. This is Half Man in Cold Blue.
And the quaff.
Yeah. Hey, yo, do the ad-libs next.
Okay, they ask me why I'm killing shit, I tell them that I gotta. I told that girl to give me brains, she gave me out them gotta. Then she gave me her medulla, I can make her my new tutor. And her cheeks are so fat, boy, I call her ass Buddha. Now she naked in a hula hoop, she said she wants something new. Introduce her to my friend, cause she thinks she is cute. That's a menage a trois, I took them back to the car. Beat them both when I was raw and dropped them off at the bar. Hey, I went and got a checkup, doctor said I'm so sick. And I think that I'm addicted, all I spit is dope shit. I'm focused, I noticed that women be loving this lotion. Rubbing their shoulders and rubbing the back, I'm getting it wet as an ocean. They tell me, come on bro, all you rapping about is bitches. That thick chick, that rich bitch, come on man, be different. Saying you gave the best sex ever, that's some lame shit. Well ask your girl about me nigga, she gon' say the same shit.
Yeah, and any bitch that might even see my face on this here can come on and fuck with me. Right now.
Yo. Riding with my left hand, what an oxymoron. Transforming my tempo, kinda like Voltron. That's what this instrumental is, I'm going mental kid. I'm stepping out my stencil, see two of me, that's double the pencil. So as I write, I continue to go left. Never losing track of the words that come out next. I can feel your bad vibes, call that my sixth sense. Hating on my desire, I work every damn day but I'm never tired. These old cats with no skill, all gotta retire. Slashing all they tires, sparking my own fire. This is how I do this, how I leave my damn self clueless. Scratching rappers' name off my to-do list. Kill 'em, bag 'em, or take 'em in for ransom. Got your mama asking you why I'm so handsome. How she go from that topic to her having a grandson? It's that music to get lost in, water out the faucet.
Hey, bro, there's only one more verse left. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this shit. Nah, bro, you just got finished with that last verse. Let me end the track. Alright, hold up. We gonna have to do it like this. Check it.
Why these women love me, but these niggas hate me? None of my concern past the green and got me feeling lazy. This is stress relief, beyond my own belief. My mind ran away, I knew I should've used the leash. Yeah, we off the chain like some stray dogs. We about to take off, we ain't the same, you just play hard. Trees got us climbing up the sun rays. You wanna be in my lane, but this street's a one-way. That's a one-way, make it cock it back, no gunplay. With people watching us, sounding like a fun day. So how can it be cloudy on a Sunday? People cheesing cause the music's super funky. Where do I begin? I'm addicted to sin. I never finish my stories cause I can never see an end. These people hating, expecting an explanation. I'd rather get on the knees and blow trees like the wind.
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have fucked with?